What's up, guys? It's Likwid, West Texas Vaping Coalition. I got another juice review for you tonight. It's going to be by a company called Wolfpack. And they actually are the ones that distribute Suicide Bunnies and a whole bunch of other flavors, but they do have their own set. I got 4 juices from them, and I'm going to review them for you. So we have, on the block tonight, we have Swedish Fish, we have RY4, Nutty Professor, and Dr. Pepper. These are the ones that I got from them. 3 of them, well, let's see, 2 of them are 24 milligrams of nicotine. One of them is 18 milligrams of nicotine, and one is 6. So it's going to be rough for me tonight. 24. So anyway, thanks a lot to the people over at Wolfpack for sending these out to me, and check them out. The first one we're going to do is let's do a Swedish Fish. I didn't really get any information from them, so I'm going to guess that they're 50-50 blends. 24 milligrams of nicotine, but I'm doing this for you. So here it is, Swedish Fish, Wolfpack. Whew. Definitely tastes like Swedish Fish. Tastes like those little gummies from back in the day. So the flavors there, throat hit, out of this freaking world. 24 milligrams of nicotine is way too much in my taste. Some people might like it, but vapor production is really good. If you get around the 24 milligrams of nicotine, it tastes like a Swedish Fish. Like those, I don't know if you guys remember those little gummies you get in a pack. I think you can still get them. The flavor, though, is a little on the muted side, and I don't know if that's because of the nicotine, because the nicotine is just, I mean, it's just pounding in the back of my throat. It's 24 milligrams is way too much. Yeah, it just seems like the flavor itself is a little bit muted, and it may be because of that. I'm not really sure, but I taste it. I taste the Swedish Fish. I just wish there was more of it. Throat hit's impossible. So there you go. That's the first one. My lips are burning. Swedish Fish by Wolfpack. I'm going to cleaned up, and we're going to move on to the second flavor, so stay right there. Alright guys, all cleaned up. Onto the second flavor from Wolfpack, their packed juice. This is Dr. Pepper, 24 milligrams of nicotine. Forgot to say earlier, still in my Pro Vari with my little dripper, and 3.7 volts, like I do all the other ones. The coil is a 1.5 ohm, and fresh organic cotton. Fresh. So, Dr. Pepper. Well, it tastes just like Dr. Pepper. It's really good. I've tried a couple other Dr. Peppers or other soda drinks, pop drinks from other places, and they're kind of got it. This one's really got it. I mean, really, this tastes like Dr. Pepper. The vapor production's really good. Throat hit. That's 24 milligrams of nicotine, so it's definitely got the throat hit. I don't have to worry about that. But the flavor is really good on this one. Really good flavor on the Dr. Pepper. I'm liking that one. Man, too bad it's at 24. I'm gonna hit it again. Dr. Pepper. Thumbs up on that one. I like that one. I'm going to get cleaned up. We'll get on to the next flavor. Alright guys, we're back with the third flavor from Wolfpack and their packed juice. This one is at 18 milligrams of nicotine, so step down, which is a good thing for me personally. But this is RY4 Premium. You know how I am about RY4s, so here we go. RY4 Premium. May have to bump this one up a notch. 3.7 is not cutting it on this one. Let's go 4 volts. We'll do 4 volts on the RY4. Oh, throat hit. It's a little strong for me, but it's at 18 milligrams of nicotine. Vapor production is kind of light on this one. A little light on the vapor. Flavor. It's not an RY4 to me. I mean, RY4 is basically you have your components of RY4 are going to be vanilla, caramel, and your tobacco. That's your RY4 flavors. And this one, I mean, it has a little bit of the essence of those in there, but there's more in there than the regular 3. And it's just not an RY4. I mean, when it comes to RY4s, I'm a stickler. Now, if they would have called this something like RY more, you know, I would say it's a really good vape. It's just when I see RY4, there's certain things that I'm looking for, and it's just not it. It's a good flavor, but there's something else in there that's you know, I'm looking for an RY4. I know I'm being redundant. I'm saying it over and over again, but there's something else there, and it's not jiving with me. And but this is a good flavor. I mean, I would vape it. I don't know. It just wouldn't be an RY4. I've tasted a couple of good RY4s. Usually when you get them, they're kind of dry or they kind of fall on their face. This one's it's a wet flavor. It's got a good moist flavor to it, but there's more in there. And when you start adding other things to it, it kind of takes away from it being an RY4. For that one, I would have to say, for me, I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy it just because it's not an RY4. There's more in there than the regular 3 components. But in itself, it's a good flavor. It's a really good flavor. There's a tinge on the back end of something different, and I guess I could take the time and look it up, but they didn't send me any juice descriptions, so I don't know if they have any on their website. I'll have to check that out for you. So there you go. RY4 for me, no, it's not an RY4. So I have one more review to do, and I'll get cleaned up, and we'll see you here in a second. All right, guys, got the last flavor here from Wolfpack, and this one is called Nutty Professor. 6 milligrams of nicotine. Yes. And on my Prevary, blah 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 blah. Let me turn that back down because I still got it up from the RY4. 3.7 volts. And here's Nutty Professor. That's a really good vape. That one's really good. Throat hit right on, right where I want it to be. Thank you, please. You're getting a headache. Vapor production is really good for the little piece of cotton I got in here. And the vapor production, like I said, it's good. The flavor. Let's talk about the flavor of this Nutty Professor. Really, really, really good flavor. I get that on the inhale. You get the nuttiness, and then right in the middle of your inhale, you get just overwhelmed like with this really nice buttery caramel taste. This is, I mean, but it's not. It doesn't take away from the nutty side. It's a really good flavor. That is a really good flavor. It almost reminds me of man, what is that? Almost reminds me of like a Werther's Original and like like almonds almost, but it's not almonds. It's really good flavor. I mean, that is, if I have to say out of the four, this is the one you should buy. This Nutty Professor. That's a really good vape. It's a for those people that aren't really into bakery type flavors. This wouldn't be for you, because this is definitely a bakery flavor. But it's not overwhelming. It's not like, you know, you want to chew afterwards or something like that, or you have to go brush your teeth. It doesn't stick in your mouth. But this is a really good nutty flavor with that buttery caramel that comes in. That's a really good blend. So this one, the Nutty Professor by Wolfpack, that's my thumbs up, man. That's an awesome vape. Really good vape. So there you go. 4 from Wolfpack. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or anything, please just don't forget to comment below. Hope some of that information was helpful out to you. If you guys are thinking about getting some juices from Wolfpack, don't get 24 unless that's what you vape. 24 is way too much for me. But Nutty Professor, definitely make that on one of the lists. You have to try that. That's a very good vape. So there you go. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. Got vape?